want to give the disclaimer that my video probably isn't going to be perfect. There might be some background sounds. I'm a wife, a mom, and a grandma, and I live in a house with multiple other people, so you might hear some sounds, but I know that you can hear me better. So let's get it going. Hey everyone, I am finally posting the final day video of my first trip to Ghana. Thank you for everyone who has subscribed since I started this. Even though I haven't posted a video in a long time, I was supposed to finish this before I went to Ghana this year, but life, you know. But I'm back and just wanted to say thank you so much for even staying tuned to see this video. I really appreciate you guys. So anyway, here we are. This is the final day of our 2-week journey to Ghana. This was when I was coming, me, my sister, my son, my nephew, and my mom went, and my mom was going to stay. She was moving. And so this was the day that we were leaving to come back to the United States without mommy. So it was a challenging day. It was an emotional day. I'd like to point out to you to take a look at my son and my nephew's faces during this video. They do not look happy. None of us wanted to leave. But I knew I had to come back. I have my husband and my children here, and it's just, I had to come back for my family. But I think my son and my nephew were feeling like, they didn't have those obligations back here in the States, and so they wanted to stay. And that is how this will play out. So we took our journey from Cape Coast back to Accra. We had that long ride back. We finally got back into the city, but we had most of the day to spend before our flight took out, where our flight was leaving that evening. So we got a chance to go to Jerk Seoul at the Oyarifa Mall, which we had heard about before we went, and we had the chance to go. I didn't think we were going to make it because of the timing and everything, but I'm so glad we did. We had such a nice, relaxing experience there. Jerk Seoul is a beautiful, beautiful restaurant, a beautiful location. You'll see I took plenty of pictures. We had delicious food. We had delicious drinks, strong drinks. We had a really nice time before it was time to officially leave. So we got to just hang out there and have a relaxed environment and have some conversations that needed to be had, and, get out some of those emotional moments that we knew were coming, but we did it. And so I hope you enjoy getting to see that and this final video of my first trip before I share any videos of my second trip, which ended in August of this year. So again, thanks for watching, and please subscribe and share and all that good stuff. And thank you again for taking the time to watch my video. Of course, I want to take the time to ask that you would please like this video, that you would please share this video, that you would please leave a comment on this video, and that you would please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you'll be made aware every time I upload a new video. So thank you everyone for your subscribing and sharing and your comments. I'm so grateful to every one of you. And thank you for finding me interesting and just taking the time to spend a few minutes with me and reminisce. I really do appreciate every single one of you. Put your feet out so you can see we twins.
I like how they
You can talk.
I like how they have this little ledge up under here for your drink to sit on it. This has been wonderful.
So you might have been able to see from that last clip, my mom walked over. She was getting ready to tell us something. We knew Zay and CJ were not feeling the idea of leaving and were feeling a bit of a conflict within themselves. Zavion especially, because I can speak to my conversation with him. He definitely was, feeling reasons that he should go home, come back to the U.S., and reasons to stay. And of course, in my heart, as a mom of a male of the African diaspora, I definitely wanted him to stay and to just take this opportunity. At that moment, he was not even 20 years old yet. He was 19, almost 20. And it's like, when are you going to get another opportunity to make this sort of decision in your life? Like, please just go with your heart. I was trying, of course, to tell it to him objectively. But in my heart, I was like, stay. Because I wanted him to be able to, later on, when years pass, to say, you know what, I did what I wanted to do, and not have a moment where he looked back and say, I wish I had done X, Y, Z. So as hard as it was, because he had, friends and relationships here, but he decided in that moment that he was going to stay. And so we called the couple that my mom was staying with, Mikhail and Kezia, and asked if they would be willing to open up their home to one more person. And they were happy to do it. It was just like, it was a miraculous moment where it's like, yes, you're going to stay here, as much as I wish I was able to just do that very thing. But for a 19-year-old, and he was going to be staying with my mom, so she wasn't going to be alone. I mean, it was just beautiful. Like, the Most High worked it out so perfectly. So that is how that day ended. Just like an hour or so before we were supposed to get on the plane, Zavion decided that he was going to stay in Ghana with my mom. That, like I said, was at the end of May, beginning of June 2022. And he stayed with her. They came back to visit October of 2022, stayed for a month. He went back with her again. Then he came back in February of this year, 2023, and stayed until July. And as of now, he is back in Ghana, living his life. And everyone there that has met him and spent time with him said, I mean, you could just tell he belongs there. It's like he's where he's supposed to be. He's just coming into fruition as the man that the Most High created him to be, where he is. So I'm one proud mom. And since then, my nephew CJ has also moved back there as well. So they are in Ghana. They are there, holding it down the fort until it's time for us to go. So yes.